Okay, here's coincidence number 3. Okay, I'm trying to barrel through this so this video will be very short. One morning I went into my routine of picking out clothing for my son to wear to preschool. So I picked out a pair of black shorts and went through the hangers looking for a shirt to match. He had one each of white socks and black socks t-shirts. And yes, I'm reading from notes. I ended up picking the one with the white background, which is the black socks shirt, if I'm not mistaken. And I spent some time obsessing about this choice for some bizarre reason. And I remember why. It's because it was spring and it was warm that day, and I thought full black would be too warm, overdoing it for the weather. So anyway, we're off to school, and on my way back I heard the bell ring, and then the neighborhood descended into silence as the children all ran into the building. So I followed my usual route and I cut across a residence parking lot of an apartment building. And as I walked, I noticed there was something lying on the ground in a short distance from me, but I couldn't make out what it was. So as I got closer, I realized that it was a pair of black socks. And as I got right beside it, I stopped dead in my tracks. And I stood there staring at this pair of black socks. And I thought, is someone playing a trick on me? And I looked around to see if there was anyone there. The entire neighborhood was quiet. There was no movement at the front of the building. There was no one around, no other things lying in the parking lot. It was litter free. And there was this black socks lying, and it was scrunched up. You know the way if you jam your thumbs into your socks and pull them off, they're kind of scrunched up. They were just lying there like that. And it was a greasy parking spot. So I feel really creeped out. And then I noticed that the number on the parking spot is the same number as my address. So anyway, I finally tear myself away and I'm continue on my route. And I stop in at the corner store, and as I pass the stacks of newspapers, I glance over at the headlines, and something just grabbed my attention. I backed up, walked back, and looked. The words black and white just jumped out at me. It was part of the headlines on one of the newspapers. And I thought, wow, so essentially that's it. I don't think there's anything that I forgot to say. Yep. So that's my third coincidence. And I'm going to do a kind of roundup to sort of come to some kind of conclusion where I'm going with all this. So y'all take care.